I've been wanting to make this video for a while. I keep thinking about it every time I encounter this issue, and I want to talk about Zillow and Realtor.com. When you make an inquiry on Zillow and Realtor.com, you are connected with buyer's agents. Realtor.com sends it out to several buyer's agents at once. The first person to respond is usually the one that gets the business. On Zillow, they assign you an agent, and we are buyer's agents. And why is that? Why do they not connect you directly with the listing agent? Well, because number one, Florida is not a dual agency state, meaning the listing agent cannot represent both buyer and seller. However, they can facilitate a transaction between the two and only represent one of those parties, meaning that one of those parties doesn't have accurate representation or proper representation, making sure that this is the best deal for them. So when people always assume that I'm the listing agent of the property that they inquired on, they're actually hurting themselves if they go just directly to the listing agent, because the listing agent is not going to do what's in their best interest. The listing agent's going to do what is best for their seller. So when us buyer's agents get called out, we are there to help you. We are helping you facilitate a smooth transaction. We are helping you to make sure it's a sound investment. We are making sure the house is safe. We're making sure that it's ethical. We're making sure that the contract contains all the things that we're being promised for you on your behalf. So I do love working as a buyer's agent. I do also list houses, but I really especially love being a buyer's agent because I like helping people navigate the home buying process, especially first timers. It's one of my favorite things to do. Not that you can't work with a listing agent directly, but I will say it's probably the safest and best thing for you as the consumer, the customer, the buyer, to have a buyer's agent represent you, because we are going to protect your interests as a buyer. If I were to bring a buyer to my current listing, can I do that? Yes, absolutely I can. But I will not be representing that buyer, meaning I will have no fiduciary duty to that buyer. So when we negotiate that contract, they are going to be the ones making the terms. I'm going to be the one writing the contract. And if they don't know how to read and translate a contract properly, they're not going to have a smooth deal, and they could be, scorned in some ways that they don't understand how the contract works. So I urge you guys to start using buyer's agents. Stop going directly to the listing agent, because it's only going to benefit you more in the future if you use a buyer's agent as a buyer, because we do, like I said, have that fiduciary duty to take care of you and make sure that you're being represented properly. As if you were filing a lawsuit against somebody, you wouldn't want to use the same attorney that they use, would you? I wouldn't. Anyway, that's my peace of mind today. Have a great day. Bye.